Hi everyone, welcome to Briefing Cyber. In this video we will cover client-side attacks and social engineering basics. Let's go. Firstly, we will start with what is the client-side and client-side attacks. Okay, the meaning of the client side is actually you and your personal computer or workstation. Also, we can call this endpoints. On this side, we have several types of attacks, and we will cover them in part 2. Okay, the client-side exploitation is using human vulnerabilities and technical stuffs like system level or application level vulnerabilities with some social engineering tactics for gain some privileges or access to any system, stealing or learning some secret informations, etc. Okay, the social engineering means the art of using human behavior or human vulnerabilities. We can say that. There are several types, and we can separate them to in-person, phone, and digital side. The in-person side we talk face to face. You can think this like yes, come emergency team knock your door and says to we're coming from X company for looking your blood glucose, but actually they find and rob you. In phone side, you may saw a few stories about that. The scammer calls you and says something like, "You want an iPhone? Please share your card information for completing these steps. Don't worry, we're not scammers. You won't really. This stuff's called phishing. We will talk later in depth. The third one is digital side. Social media, blogs, or some wikis may be having used for scamming. This called digital social engineering. The types of social engineering we talked about, the basic types, and verifying these techniques. But we can separate these techniques more than three. Let's deep dive into these types. The first one is baiting. I think you saw or heard bad USBs or malicious USBs. If you want to gain access or steal some information, you can forget a USB near the table. Some curious people will want to look at that. When the USB stick is connected to the PC, your malicious code will start and everything is done for us. But the people won't understand what happens. Phishing is the type of phishing attack. If your scammers call you with a phone, this scammer uses the phishing technique to deceive you. The third one, phishing and spear phishing. You read a few absurd mails like appliances need your help to escape after your alleged payment to somewhere. The prince will help you, etc. This is not make sense. These type of mails we can call phishing. The bad guys want to make money easily. You must be careful. The sphere side is for you, not general. These attacks generated for you. The hacker gets some information from your social media accounts or friends, etc., and create a mail or a scenario for you. And this is more dangerous because our bad guy knows you better from you. Also, the pretexting means creating a text scenario for our target. Okay, this smishing. This type actually use message apps or directly with SMS. We called SMS phishing for that. Okay, our main idea is to exploit human weaknesses, and these weaknesses come from ethics, psychology, genetics, culture, etc. Also, in the world, most people use emotions to taking decisions like fear, love, excitement, etc. An example to impedity, we can send a mail for changing the passwords rapidly, and we can say if don't, the passwords will be expired. Using these like emotions for having it done by anyone. Okay, in the part 2 we will talk about the color effects and client-side attack types. Thanks for watching part 1 and see you next time.